Hey, what's going on YouTube? Back with another quick little video. Since we are back in the bedroom here, figured I would show you the two M2 chase cars. Found both of these at Walmart same day. They're posted on eBay if you're interested. Selling as a pair, not breaking them up, so please don't ask. And also contemplating selling this. I'm just not gonna get around to making a diorama for it because I really want to get started on a winter diorama. So here's a close-up of the street on this latest one. I've made a few more trees, so I'll make this video quick because I know you already saw this, but I've been making trees out of this. This is 24 gauge galvanized steel. It's dead soft, so it's not tempered, so you can bend it, you can manipulate it. The first tree that I made, as I showed you in the last video, is this one here. So you can see with the trunk system, it's not great, but it's the first one I've ever made. The second one is this one here, which is better trunk system. And keep in mind, this one's not done. I need to put the canopy on it. The third one is this one here. Now with this one, I used a 26 gauge copper, and that allows you to create a lot more detail with a lot less issues that come with bending wire. So there's about 28 feet of wire in this tree. So those are the three that are done or basically done. And then here is the one I started today. So now you can see it. This is the second step. The first step is sculpting the tree. The second step is coating. You have to coat it in either silicone or rubber. I use plaster just because it's what I have. The downside of plaster is you cannot reshape the tree. So whatever shape it is when you plaster it, that's what you're going to get. Also, this is the first one I did where I didn't do roots, and it's the last one that I'll make that way. Doesn't look nearly as good, although it shouldn't be much of an issue once the tree is mounted. But the roots, believe it or not, they're actually a lot easier to make than to not make. Because all you're doing is you're basically just tying off the bottom of the tree. And if you cut them off, then you run into a whole other host of issues. Like, how are you going to mount it? How are you going to finish it? Whereas if you just do the roots, it's much easier, and it's easier to mount. And not only that, but these trees are not glued down. They're just standing upright, all three of them. The exception of this one, this is the second one I did. I put that pin in the bottom of it, so that one pokes into the ground. But anyways, just wanted to do one more quick video with some little figures and some die cast. I like this one. It came out better than I thought it would. It's definitely not my favorite diorama, but not my least favorite either. I will not be using any of these trees on this diorama. So I think I'm just gonna make a seafoam tree for the front yard, and then maybe make one or two for the backyard. I want to save these trees for a better diorama. I may make a smaller wire tree. I might do that, but I'm not going to put a ton of effort into it, just because these trees take time to make, but it's worth the time because you can see the detail. It's none of the HO scale train manufacturers, none of them that I know of make trees with this amount of detail. And the super detailed trees that they do make from JTT, there's a couple others, they're about $20 to $30 per tree. So they can get up there. You really only want to use super detailed trees like this for your foreground scenes, and then you want to make your bulk economy trees for background parts of the scene. But really getting kind of eager to try the winter scene with the snow, and so I think that's where I'm going to go next. There won't be a structure on that layout. It'll be a paved road. I might do a dirt road T to the paved road, and I think, you know, one or two of these type of trees along with some pine trees, I think it'll look pretty good. But I've never done snow, so it's going to be real interesting to see how it comes out. So once I get that project underway, I'll keep you guys posted on it. This particular diorama, I'm probably going to end up keeping this one just because this is my house. So I could sell it, but you know, this is modeled after my house. So when it warms up outside, when the snow melts, I'll go out and I'll do some pictures of this outside along with the actual house, and I'll post on Instagram so you can see. It's not an exact replica, it's not to scale. You know, the windows are too small, the door's too small, but it's a general representation. I think the front yard looks pretty good too. The way the stepping stones are, those are exactly how ours are. Although I think we have 2 or 3 more actual stones than what I put on the diorama here. But it's a really good representation. When I post the pictures, I think people will be able to make the connection. So, yep, keep your eyes out for that on Instagram. If you follow me, it's at optical_ruse. And like I said, I will keep you guys posted on the next project, which will be a winter scene. The only thing this is missing is the black Escalade and the dirt driveway. One other thing you'll notice too is the actual house does have a curb, but it's still a dirt yard, dirt driveway. I didn't do the curb because in order to do that, everything from the street back would have to be balsa wood, and I didn't feel like using the rest of my balsa wood on this project because where I moved, there's no Hobby Lobby, and I don't know if there's even a place up here where I can get balsa wood like that. So I just wanted to conserve my supplies for other projects. So, but it's a decent enough representation of the prototype, if you want to call it that. Anyways, that's 10 minutes. Thanks for checking it out. I will holler at the next video.